Welcome to Retire in Style. Our presentation will show you, as an aspiring retiree, how to take 3 giant leaps towards achieving the retirement of your dreams. Before making any decisions on the basis of this presentation, you should consider the appropriateness of its content having regard to your particular investment objectives, financial situation, or individual needs. There are 3 questions that you want to answer in able to achieve the retirement of your dreams. What legislation is available to benefit me? How do I choose the right mix of investments in order to get the results that I need? And how can I take charge of boosting my retirement savings? From age 55, it is possible to move your superannuation funds into an environment that pays 0% tax on the investment return. What I want you to imagine is that you're age 55 or over and have an investment return or investment income of $50,000 per annum. Let's imagine that this investment income of $50,000 is generated by owning a mix of investments. The mix of assets that you are invested into may be some investment property paying you a rental income, some shares paying you dividends, and some interest-bearing deposits paying you interest income. The question that I want to pose is, what is the most tax-effective environment to hold this mix of assets? Owned personally in an individual's name, the income tax payable on this income is $8,297 per annum, which equates to a tax rate of 17%. Transferred into the same person's superannuation fund, the tax is reduced to a flat rate of 15%, or only $7,500. Now, transferred from the super fund into a superannuation income stream, also commonly referred to as an allocated pension, the tax rate on the $50,000 of income earnings comes down to 0%. Why? Because the assets that you own, e.g. the property, shares and cash deposits, haven't changed, but the tax rate has changed because of the ownership environment of the assets. So think of the superannuation income stream as a kind of tax-free holding company, if you like. Now you can take advantage of this from age 55 and on. On the left is a superannuation fund with a balance of $250,000. Assuming a return of 7.5% or $18,750 for the year, the tax levied at 15% would be $2,812, therefore reducing the after-tax income return to $15,938. From the age of 55, this person can transfer their superannuation balance of $250,000 into a superannuation income stream. Assuming the same return, there would be no tax to pay on the $18,750 as the tax rate on the super income stream is 0%. Compounded over a 10-year time frame, this annual tax reduction from 15% to 0% means that this person could come away with an additional $58,000 of retirement savings. Question number 2 is, how do you choose the right mix of investments in order to get the results that you need? Inside most superannuation funds, you have the choice to invest into a combination of different asset classes. These asset classes may be broadly categorized as cash, property, and shares. The graph shows the variance of the 2 different asset classes being cash and shares. The light blue shows the returns of cash, where $10,000 grows to $33,000 over 20 years. The orange line tracks the returns of the Australian shares as an asset class, which grows from $10,000 to $63,000 over the same period. The first thing that stands out is that there is a vast difference from the results of $33,000 compared to $63,000. The other point that I would like to make here is that you can see the effects of the GFC during 2008, where Australian shares declined sharply before partially recovering. Even with the effects of the GFC, there has still been a 6-year-old return on your initial $10,000 investment in Australian shares over the 20 years. Now, the effects of gaining an extra 1% return on your superannuation balance. This person has created an additional $55,000 of retirement savings over the last 10 years. This enhances the additional $58,000 of retirement savings created by moving from superannuation to the superannuation income stream as previously shown. And question number 3 asks, How can I take charge of boosting my retirement savings? This comes about after we have analysed your budget and provided you with a cash flow recommendation. This area of strategy is all about directing your disposable income into the most productive areas to achieve your retirement goals. One such strategy is salary sacrifice to super. Rather than paying a higher rate of tax of 38.5%, this person can salary sacrifice the top $15,000 of their before tax income into their super fund, reducing the tax to a capped rate of 15%. By salary sacrificing $15,000 per year towards their superannuation fund, this person has lost only $177.40 per week of take-home pay. However, they have boosted their superannuation balance by an extra $164,000. So when combining the three strategies and taking advantage of legislation, asset allocation and personal strategy, this aspiring retiree can boost their retirement savings by as much as an additional $277,000 over the final 10 years of their working life. You too can benefit from our knowledge. Visit lighthouseadvisors.com.au or call us on 1300 154 307 to book your place at our 9th of August Retire in Style seminar.